Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Pretty Lies and Alibis. I'm Gigi flying solo. Um, Fruit Loop has a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so fingers crossed you get some good news. And hopefully back together next week or so when I get back from CrimeCon. All right. So we want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Two Cool T-shirt quilts. You can go to twocooltshirtquilts.com/slash pretty lies and alibis. Check them out. They will know we sent you. Also want to give a big thank you to Sharon for the PayPal donation and can't wait to meet her and a bunch of you guys out at CrimeCon this coming weekend. I've been blown away actually by how many of our listeners are going to be there. We have a good group. So can't wait to meet everybody, and it's going to be just a really really fun week. I'm flying out on Thursday, and just can't wait. Going to get to finally meet a lot of people that we have talked about and retweeted, and kind of a who's who in the true crime world. It's like if you died and went to true crime heaven, it would be CrimeCon. All right. So the big update today, unfortunately, is the Lily Peters homicide. They have arrested a juvenile in her murder. He is known to Lily, not a stranger. They believe he acted alone. There's no longer a danger to the community. Now, right before the press conference, I was on Twitter and noticed a local reporter that I started following when this case broke in the news had some live video outside of the aunt's house, and they were executing a search warrant. So clearly I got really really interested, watched them bring some boxes out. They also put crime scene tape up around that house. And if you kind of do the math, juvenile, we've heard teenager, possibly lives in that house. You could guess the relation, if not maybe a friend of somebody in that house that is a juvenile. When they asked the police officer who was giving the press conference if it was a male or female and the age, he wouldn't say, but then several times after that, he referred to the suspect as a he. So, and he also said they finished processing that crime scene last night. They removed her body and they will continue to hold that crime scene and told locals to avoid that area completely. A forensic autopsy is being conducted on her body. So maybe we get a cause of death, sooner than later. It's just if you think that story couldn't get any more tragic, it did. Just a child killing a child, and man, we're hearing too much of that these days. So we're going to move on to Barry Morphew. Really quick update on him. He has a status conference on May 26th at 8:30 in the morning. He will appear on a webcam. He won't be there in person. This status conference is for the charges of attempting to influence a public servant. The maximum on that is 18 months in county jail and $5,000 in fines. Also, the bigger charge of the three, forgery of public records, which is a class 4 felony and 6-year maximum in prison. So those of you that want to see Barry Boy in the pokey might get your wish. The smallest of the offenses is the elections mail-in ballot offense, which is a misdemeanor. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm not sure. Um, I think the forgery of public records comes from him casting a presidential ballot as if he were Suzanne. That's a big no-no. So the last update we have for today, it was not a busy news day. David Bonola, who is accused of killing Orsoya Gao up in Queens, New York. Her body was found, as you know, in the hockey bag just right off the road next to some woods. He was back in court literally for less than 60 seconds today. And the only thing his lawyer said was that David did not plan to testify at any grand jury proceeding about his case. So I kind of got confused and thought that grand jury proceedings were very secret, but a grand jury typically, as we know, is used to indict someone and the defense isn't there and that kind of thing. But if they've already been arrested, they have to be notified that a grand jury is meeting. So that was kind of it. I don't really know. I guess maybe the next thing will be wait for those charges to come down. But it was really quick, not much to it. He was in and out of there super fast. So, anyways, we're going to see what happens tomorrow in our cases. I got a crazy busy day getting ready to scoot out of here Thursday morning, but we'll keep an eye on everything. And I hope you guys have a really good evening. Bye.